Hello, this is the BBC News with Fiona MacDonald. President Biden has said there are clear signs that Vladimir Putin may be preparing to use chemical and biological weapons in Ukraine. Mr. Biden said the Russian leader had his back to the wall as a result of Ukrainian military resistance and the united response of the West, meaning he could resort to more severe tactics.
He's asserting that we, America, have biological as well as chemical weapons in Europe. Simply not true. I guarantee you. They're also suggesting that Ukraine has biological and chemical weapons in Ukraine. That's a clear sign he's considering using both of those. He's already used chemical weapons in the past, and we should be careful about what's about to come.
The Ukrainian government says a further 8,000 people were evacuated from conflict zones on Monday. The Deputy Prime Minister Irina Vereshchuk said this included around 3,000 people from the besieged city of Mariupol, which has been under relentless Russian bombardment. International journalists who visited Mariupol under Russian supervision have described an apocalyptic wasteland. James Reynolds explains its importance.
Mariupol is the city that Russia needs to take in order to connect the lands that it's taken in the east of Ukraine to the lands it's taken or annexed in the south of Ukraine, essentially giving Russia control of one big block of southern and eastern Ukraine. But strategically, it creates a land corridor, it links up all the land that Russia wants to take, which is why its military assault has been so concentrated there.
A report in a Russian newspaper has indicated that almost 10,000 Russian servicemen have been killed in Ukraine since the invasion began. The website of the popular daily Komsomolskaya Pravda, published on Sunday, quoted figures from the Defence Ministry. Its editor-in-chief said the article was the result of a hack, and the newspaper would be posting an explanation later. European Union defence and foreign ministers have approved a new strategy to strengthen the bloc's defence, saying it needed to make a quantum leap forward in the current security environment. It aims to improve the EU's ability to act decisively in security crises. The EU's foreign policy chief, Josep Borrell, gave an outline of some of the measures.
We will strengthen our control and command capabilities. We will conduct live exercises together. And we will better tools to fight hybrid attacks, cyber threats, and foreign interference and manipulation of information. Because the battlefields of tomorrow are also on the networks, are on the cyberspace, are on the outer space, on the high sea. It's not only a matter of conquering land, it's conquering minds of the people.
World News from the BBC. The jailed Corsican nationalist Ivan Colonna has died several weeks after being attacked by a Cameroonian Islamist. The 61-year-old, who had been serving a life sentence for the 1998 murder of a local official, had been in a coma since being beaten in prison earlier in March. The prison assault provoked unrest on the island, where many saw Colonna as a leader in the campaign for independence from France. He had been receiving treatment in a hospital in southern France. The Mexican president has inaugurated a new international airport for Mexico City. Despite heavy criticism over its location, Andrés Manuel López Obrador has defended the infrastructure project as a vital step for the city. From Mexico City, Will Grant reports.
The first domestic flight arriving from Guadalajara has now landed at the new multi-billion-dollar Felipe Ángeles International Airport. However, the new transport hub is hugely controversial. Critics say the project was rushed through and that it is poorly located, more than 40 kilometres from the city centre. The new facility will run in conjunction with the existing international airport, but any new routes to the Mexican capital will be obliged to land at the new airport. Some aviation experts say that could mean major airlines may choose not to fly and continue to rely instead on the overcrowded and crumbling Benito Juárez Airport.
Zambia's anti-corruption body has arrested the leader of the main opposition party, accusing him of massive corruption. The head of the former ruling Patriotic Front, Given Lubinda, has not yet commented on the allegations that he misappropriated more than $500,000. The Anti-Corruption Commission said he had been detained in connection with the purchase of a property worth $250,000 and substantial funds deposited in his bank account. BBC News.